What's up? They're going to kirk me with mayo. Speaking of which. Oof. A little bit on the bid. Appreciate you. We're not having Bryce on as the pay-per-view recap co-host, but I'll do another Bryce interview. But we might do it in person. We're going to do Fishing in Bryce. I locked it in earlier, chat. If you didn't know, I messaged Bryce earlier. We locked it in. It's happening. So the America trip is happening. And chat's telling me not to do meet and greets. But I want to do meet and greets. I want to do meet and greets. $10 at the entrance. What do you reckon? $10? Roll up, roll up. Roll up. Meet and greets. Enclosed area. One way in, one way out. Security at the door. Checking everyone coming in. Just in case. Good security. Roll up, roll up. $10. Meet the guru. $10. Free for members if they can prove it. $5 for members. Only $5 for the members. Only $5. I think that'd be good. Yeah, we'll do meet and greets, definitely. And me and, what's it called? Orban's going to try and set it up for me, so. Yeah, I'll have to tell him, make sure the fucking security's good. Even if it costs me, we'll do some security and a metal detector thing. I'm sure there's ways of easily setting that shit up, you know. Ooh. And a delicious pew. Sorry, I'll stop. Guru, we'll keep you safe in New York City. The Mexicans. I'm going to have to rally all of my Mexican fans, dude. Any Mexicans with me? In chat? I'm going to rally every Mexican I know. And we're going to walk as a unit. Welcome, Gator. I'll have to rally the Mexicans. And then once we're all rallied, ice will ascend. And I'll be paid off. Oh, worth it in the end, boys. A good old betrayal. That's what's going to happen there. Genius, dude. Oh, and then I'll get my quick 100K from ICE. And it'll all be paid off. Welcome, Core. Kirked. Yeah, but these other streamers that like say the N-word on stream don't get kirked. I feel like I'm getting more shit than them. It's weird, isn't it? It is odd. Like a streamer will like... There's streamers out there that just blast M-words. And no one has this kind of response to it. It's kind of insane. But oh well. That's how it is. Good for him. How do you deal with the Twitter slander? It pisses me off reading it. I mean, it's all gay as fuck. But I just know that it's like a... I know that it's different. Like, people are just different. They're a bit gay and lame. It is annoying reading, like, lies. Absolute lies. Like the mocking Cheeto's daughter thing. Harassing Cheeto's disabled daughter. I laughed at a joke and I said a vegetable thing. I didn't harass her. So it is, like, annoying reading lies that are viral. But it is what it is. I don't really care. People are, like, celebrating it, but it'll be done next week. And that'll be it, to be honest with you. YouTuber removed, MMA guru, Dovi. Same views, trending exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, all I'm doing is, I'm noticing. You know? I'm just going to notice exactly who's saying what, and that's what it's going to be. NPCs, bro? Yeah, they're just NPCs. They're just farming the situation, pretty much. The fact that this is even an issue is wild. Soft times. Dovi's a normie Rigo Glazer. Oh, wow, he's a nonce. Did you get that guy banned for clipping member streams a while back? Yeah, I didn't get him banned. He just... Maybe I'll announce that on Twitter. 400k subs. Thanks, guys. No, I won't. There is a temptation to just, like... You know what this makes you want to do, chat, when you get hatred like this? It makes you want to flex. You know? Quick weekly salary up on Twitter. Little weekly estimated earnings. I'll be alright, chat. Don't worry about me. You know what I mean? I'll be alright, Twitter. Don't worry about me. But I don't want to be that guy. Because that is so cringe. It almost makes you want to do something like that. But that's the fucking thing you have to avoid in these types of things. No, I'm not going to do it. That's crazy. I know, but you know what I mean, right? Like when people are saying, oh, it's over for him, he's done and all this. Just like, I'm good. Ha, you're better than that, but funny. Yeah, I'm not going to do that at all. But you know, that's what this would be for other people in this situation. Like, I can see why other people would do that, but I'm not going to do it. Painted as the villain, might as well autograph the artwork. No, I'm good. Not need to flex, but 400k appreciation post isn't bad. No, we'll save it for 5. There are more subtle ways to do that. When we go to America, I think we'll just be having a great time, and I think that'll set it in stone. I'm good. Send in the Jerusalem army against that little butt plug Joey? No, thank you. He's not worth it. Thank you for the 2. Kloosh, I appreciate you, man. I think that's what he wants as well. I think he just non-stop tweeting. Like I keep seeing it. Everyone always saying, dude, he's doing it again. I'm like, I don't care, but you're sending me shit. Like, look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. And I just think he's just going to keep going every day, all day. Because what else has he got? People watching his recap videos of the events, predictions. Nothing. He has nothing. So it is just, he's going to yap. Let him have his moment. He'll wear himself out. I mean, I wouldn't bet on anyone really getting out of breath tweeting, but I reckon he could make it happen. Go watch 1722 in yesterday's Rogan pod with Brian Simpson. Okie dokie, folks. $17.22. Did he say people forget, man, or some shit? He did say people forget, man. He did. I might put that on Twitter. Because everyone thinks I'm making up that he says that, but he used to say it way more. People forget, man. What are you most excited for? You ever smoked a cigarette or a cigar? It's not the gayest shit, dude. It's just tea. Yeah, I've smoked a cigarette before. I haven't smoked a cigar before, but I've smoked a cigarette. When I was drinking when I was younger, when I was like 18, I would have a cigarette when I was drunk, or 2, something like that, you know? It just felt good to do when you were drunk. But one day, I've told this story before. One day on the Sunday, I got back from being out on a Saturday night, smoking a cigarette, or 2 or 3 or something. And I came home, went to bed, and woke up, and the cigarette was in my mouth. I was in the garden, and the cigarette was in my mouth. And then I stopped. I smoked it, and I just went back in. I felt terrible, and I never smoked them again after that. I swear to God. I went out that night, smoked a few, 3, 4, 5 cigarettes, probably 4 or 5 cigarettes after drinking a lot. And then the next day I came to in the garden smoking a cigarette, awake, like for the next day. With no conscious thought, I must have got up, got a cigarette, went into the garden and smoked it. It's not a fake story. I like came to there like, whoa, oh my God, I'm smoking a cigarette. Well, I'll finish it, but this is horrible, you know? And I just never did it ever again. On my total life, I've probably smoked about 20 to 30 cigarettes. Started with 1 on a night out, then 2, then like 2 or 3. And eventually last night was like 4 or 5, and then, yeah. Welcome, Masson. Appreciate you. Grew almost exploded, yeah. And I quit drinking not long after that as well. Because I'm lame and no funds allowed. Whole time. McGregor Diaz 2 was much more of a war and a better fight than Lawler versus Rory. Lawler-Rory was good, but not as constant and high-paced as McGregor Diaz 2. McGregor Diaz 2 is an underrated war of a fight. I do agree. Your Ngannou impression sounds Indian. Similar. Joey's take about disrespect to fighters or just jealous of the success. He's disrespected them. I don't really care. He's just farming for views and shit. Thank you for the 5. Everybody disrespects fighters, just different ones. Yeah, I'm in. Thank you for the 5. But if they notice they can farm viewerships off something, they will. Lawler Rory 2 was way more violent. It was way more violent. Yeah, it was. But McGregor-Diaz was a fun scrap. Like a really fun war. Very fun war. But it was nowhere near Lawler-McDonald 2. But it is an underrated scrap. A lot of people won't mention it as like great wars. But I think McGregor-Diaz 2 was better than Gustafsson-Jones. That's the truth. Even though Jones and had that crazy moment in round 4, McGregor-Lawler 2 is better than Gustafsson-Jones. For sure. That's the correct take. Not Lawler-McDonald, though. And also,
well, then what is lying on top of someone on the ground doing? When did we fucking decide that was winning a fist fight?
I think when the Dagestanis got involved. No, I feel like...
when...
But like he even got out of the guillotine.
Sidetrack me here.
Yeah, I know. We're about to go on a tangent down a very dark hole. MMA Guru just got cancelled for this. Did you even see that? No. All right, we're shutting up.
MMA Guru, I didn't see that.
No, I'm not getting into it.
The only time I see MMA Guru is when you watch him.
I enjoy his work on women. I enjoy his work on women.
I do love MMA Guru.
I do enjoy his work on women.
This is Oscar's little guilty pleasure.
What do you think of Qatar? What do you think of this?
Moment you realized you could stream full time and it was going to work out? Probably like 3 years in. I could do it for like minimum wage. 2-3 years in, I could do it for like good wage. Sorry, like a decent living wage. So that's when I could do it full time. I think I went full time in 2022. 2021. Around them. What are the good side hustles in the US and the UK? What are good side hustles? I have no idea. But what I would do is I would get a car and get signed up with Uber. And I'd Uber someone near where I work, do my work, and then wait and Uber someone home near where I'm living. Live with my parents, labor in the day, Uber at night, listen to podcasts, learn a language in the front of the Uber every time I'm going to pick someone up, do a little language lesson. And that's what I would do. If I had no qualifications, that's what I would do. I would labor, I'd be a bricklayer, and I'd be an Uber. That's what I would do. And just hustle. Put a down payment on something, on some kind of house. You know, I think that's what I would do. I would never live in like a big city though. Not these days. Not if I was growing up now. There's no chance now. Need a CSCS card for labouring? Then get one. A hurdle in the way is not just then don't do it then. Then you get a CSCS card. Fucking hell. Can't do that, you need this card. Then get one, dude. People work in that field. That's how they do it. Or I'd do that, then I'd be on security at night for extra money. Probably get some puss from that as well. I would work as I did. I'd have no youth. If you're poor, chat, you don't get a youth. It's a very sad reality, but it's one I had to come to terms with, which is why I didn't party and I didn't do anything and I didn't really get anywhere in my late teens and early 20s. If you're poor, you just don't get a youth if you want to have a life later on. It's as simple as that. Sorry. Got to build a good relationship with whoever's housing you. See if you can stay there for cheap. And you just don't get a youth, dude. Youth is for middle-class kids if they want to be able to be carefree. If you want to have a fucking crazy childhood, you can't hustle up enough and you're just going to be stuck in your 30s. Not everyone can go uni and chill out and party and all that, dude. You got to fucking sacrifice your youth, dude. That's what you got to do. I'd hustle from 18 to 25 and I'd live a good late 20s, settle down early 30s, and that's what I would do. Then your kids would have a good youth. Explain YNs. They're going to be nowhere by the time they're in their middle age. They have no long-term thinking. How bad is the coin damage with the show?
My future's bright, right? I'm training with young monsters. Ignacio Balmundez is probably 28, and I think he's one of the best strikers in UFC. Like I said, I got a 17-year-old now, Ignaco's younger brother, who's a monster, right? It feels like the Epstein files without the the sex, right? I'm getting their powers through sparring and training, so it feels good, and I love training every day with these guys. I'm learning from these guys, and I'm growing so much from these guys. The energy they bring, it makes me feel younger, and I'm still young in the sport. My body feels good every single day I wake up. I'm blessed to be where I am right now.
See Belal talk about, oh my God, Belal's fucking thing. Belal's thing is insane. Did you guys see the Belal statement? Absolutely insane, dude. The Belal statement is fucking wild. Yeah, I'm training with this like 17-year-old. He's sick. Like, it's almost like the Epstein files, but like without the sex. The way I'm like drawing power from him. Such a weird fucking comment from Belal. And Belal's been funny this week with some of his one-liners. But that was such a weird comment from him, dude. And you can tell he'd like rehearsed that as well. Like, oh, this is going to go hard when I say this. It's kind of like the Epstein. He said, I've been training with a 17-year-old for this camp. He's great. And it's kind of like the Epstein files, but without any of the sex. Like, I'm drawing power from him to make me better. So what the fuck was that? That was such a weird comment. I did catch Belal getting based. No, not by making a weird joke like that. Thank you for the $10. I love how you draw the line with the Belal thing, yet you're fine with saying everything else under the sun and say weird stuff about disabled people. You're a weird hypocrite, Piggy. 6 years ago? That's crazy. But yeah, I'll make fun of someone in a wheelchair. It's a joke. Yeah, I'm doing jokes. There's an opportunity to make a wicked, like, oh, I bet he was really upset about it. I'll do a little wheelchair joke. Thank you for the 10. You going to cry about it? No, misfits fight with a fat cunt. Who do we hate more this weekend, Gary or Belal? After the Epstein comment, Gary still. No, I don't know. I feel like Gary's what is good for the division to win. To get the Makhachev fight, you know? Not going after the Belal comment, favoritism. It's a distasteful comment. He tried to make a joke. It was a bad joke. I'm not that bad about that either. It was a weird comment, though. No. Did you see DJ say your father didn't raise you right? Fuck that guy. My father raised me just right, dude. But I don't think that's what he was getting at. I'm an adult. I can say these things. You wouldn't hear a kid saying that shit. That's what he meant. I'm going to say that that's what he meant by it. Yeah, he did say that, though, didn't he? Yeah, I get it. I'll take the brunt of it. Fuck it. It's way better. I'm late. What did you think of DJ's response? I thought it was good, and he has to be harsh in moments as well. With the, if that was my son, I'd beat his ass or whatever. So he has to distance. I get it. I'll take the. I'm just really evil for calling people inbred. But I get it. I don't mind. I'll be the evil guy. I'm fine with it. I've been having fun walking around like I'm Homelander. You know? Impression of Habib and Islam flying planes? No. Thank you for the $2. It'd never be allowed. Thoughts on Jay saying he'll send you to Rumble? Yeah. Thank you for the 2. DJ said he cancelled the show because of what I said. Alright. Do your thing. Alright. We'll just leave it. Fucking hell. Alright. Took the fucking... Yeah. My donation was... I want to see Brady versus Islam for the grappling. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. I asked earlier, but do you have a timeline for that at all? I want to make sure I can come if you have at MSG. No, I'm not. I haven't figured it out yet. You want to see Brady Islam for the grappling? Just a grappling match could be interesting for sure. Yeah, we'll just leave it. I kind of mentioned to him that you could take the higher ground on it. And I'll take the brunt of this, but it is what it is. Who should UFC trade for Dakota Decheva? A couple of women's fighters, like 2 of them. I don't know which ones, though. Maybe Tracy Cortez, but they might want to keep her. Tracy Cortez and one other or something. She's a flyweight, right? Like, yeah, alluding to your dad was wild. That is crazy, but he had to, like, take a stand. But I'm genuinely serious. The pod wasn't over until I messaged him saying I'm done. So, Yeah. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. So just letting it be known there. The pod would have, if I never said I'm done, it would have kept going. So I don't know. Tracy, good for the Gooners. Yeah, thank you. I have the messages, so it doesn't matter. If it comes to it, it comes to it. But yeah, I didn't. I don't know if he was alluding to my dad. No, he wasn't alluding to my dad. It's fine. It's fine. He wasn't. He was just saying that he would, you know, if his son was talking like that, he'd whoop him. DJ he's getting his points back, you know. I mean, I get it. I'll let him do it. It's fine. It makes sense. It's better for him this way, you know. I think it's better for him if I take the full brunt of it. Because I am the full brunt of it, but I don't know. Thoughts on
Go MMA, you say the wrong thing and I can neutralize a source of your income in a snap of the fingers like that. You little leech parasite human. Add that to the outro of your fucking video.